This is the best possible way to grow your Instagram account from 0 followers. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about stuff that no one else is talking about. So make sure you stay for the whole video. We all know the struggles of trying to start from a page with 0 followers. It is complicated, it is hard, and nowadays you may not know what advice to follow. There's also a lot more competition on the platform now, so you're gonna have to get a little bit tricky to actually grow your account rather than just rely on your content. We're gonna be breaking down all of the basics and why you should be doing each thing, and towards the end of the video, I'm gonna be giving you a step-by-step instruction of how you can actually grow your Instagram account to your first 1,000 followers in the fastest possible way. My name is dnorris, and I have an Instagram growth agency where we grow our clients' accounts from 300 all the way up to 50,000 real targeted followers every single month. If you want to learn more about my services and see if they are a good fit for you, please shoot me an email. My email is down below in the description. Also, if you find value in this video, please remember to leave a like and consider subscribing. When it comes to content, I really like Reels as my #1 go-to, and then carousels as my #2. Carousels seem to do a lot better than the normal posts, whether it's a picture or a video, because it has different pieces of content that Instagram can show to people if they've already seen one of the photos in the carousel. Now, the thing that I like about Reels is that you have the chance to go viral. Now, not every single reel you have the chance to go viral, and if you're making other content on other platforms, you can take that content, even if it's a Twitter post, do a reel of you explaining the Twitter post, and then you can make a reel out of that. So you can repurpose a lot of other content that you've made in the past if you're making other content and turn it into a reel. Now, not every single piece of content is going to go viral. In fact, a lot of my reels do significantly worse than my other posts when I post them, but I still like posting them because some of them will take off and get thousands of views and will get me in front of a lot more people. And putting the content on the profile shows that you are active, you're a real person, and you're going to be posting on the profile. So I would post a minimum of 1 post a week. Of course, the more you post, the better. And you're going to need to look active for my later hacks that are coming up at the end of this video. I don't know what way to point for that. But another thing we need to do to set up your profile to convert people who see your profile into followers is set up the bio. Now, you can really get like 4 lines on your bio. I think it maybe even be 5 lines on your bio before Instagram starts cutting it off. Now you got to press the 3 little dots to open up the rest of your bio. So you really need to use this real estate in the best possible way to actually convert the people coming to your profile into followers, especially if you have 0 followers. And the first line, you're going to want to put the value you provide to people. Now, you want to say how you can help people, or what they should expect, or what they're going to get out of becoming a follower or coming to your page and seeing your content. This lets people know that they're in the right place. Now, line #2 is going to be some sort of credibility. This is going to be easier to get if you are a business, because you can say, I've helped X amount of people do this, something along those lines. If you have 0 followers currently, you are going to need credibility for people to trust you and become followers. If you're a travel account, you could say things like, I've traveled X amount of countries, or make a really bold claim of, I have the best travel content. I don't know if that would really convey credibility, but you just need to convey credibility and let them know that you are a professional and you are worth following. Line #3, I actually put more credibility in my Instagram bio, but you can also put some personality here, something to make you stand out and differentiate yourself and give a little bit of your personality to the person. That'll make you more likable and trustable. Line #4, I would use as a call to action. Mine is to check out my YouTube videos. That's the link like right before that line. You can tell them to sign up for free to get a free ebook and collect their email. You can tell them to set up a call. You can tell them to follow you for more amazing travel content. The 4th line just needs to be telling them to take whatever step you want them to take next. When it comes to your profile picture, there are certain profile pictures that convert more than other ones. Now, the profile pictures that convert people into followers and make them like and trust you more and make you more recognizable when they see the little tiny icon on their screen is going to be a profile picture of a person. So this can be you, it can be someone in your merch, it can be someone showing off the product that you have. But for most services, it would probably just be a picture of you, as long as you're the face of your service. If you're doing travel content, it could just be you in a beautiful location. If you sell products, it could be you holding up a product that you want to get in front of people. But if you have a profile picture that is of a person, of someone's face, then it is going to convert more than if it's just a logo or the brand name or something along those lines. So now we're going to get into the really juicy stuff. Now, the number one way that I like to grow Instagram accounts from 0 followers is by targeted engagement, is what I call it. It's proactively targeting and engaging with people who would be your ideal audience or your ideal customers or your ideal clients or your ideal followers. Now, the way that you find these people is you look for other similar accounts. We're going to call these source accounts. And then you target the people who are showing interest in following these accounts. So you can look at the list of their followers, which you cannot do with verified profiles anymore. Or you can go and look at the people who are liking and commenting on these profiles. That way you know if they're showing interest, they're going to have interest in your account, in your products, your services, or your travel content. Now, you can engage with them in a lot of different ways. You can engage by following them, by liking their content, by commenting, by DMing them, or by interacting with their stories. This is my favorite method for interacting with people nowadays. What we do for our clients is we target people and engage through the target's stories. So we find the source accounts, we find the people who are following and interacting. We make a list of all these people, and then we go through and we interact with those people's stories. We'll story like, we'll story engage with the poll sliders, we'll engage with the polls, and we'll engage with the quizzes. What this does is it sends a notification to the targeted people. Then they will go to your profile and check you out. And if they are actually targeted and they were liking content of similar people, then they're going to see your content. And then they're going to decide to follow you, or they're going to see your products and services because they're interested in someone else's products and services. And then they can decide to follow you, and then they're going to see your bio. They're going to turn into a follower, and then they're going to see your call to action, and they might even take that next step without you having to do anything to that call to action that you set up in your bio. The strategy works really well. We're able to engage with around 3,000 plus stories every single day for our clients. Instagram has not gotten very strict with this yet. I'm hoping that they never get strict with it, but at any day, this strategy may not work, and we may have to change the strategy and do less story likes or story actions and just engage in other manners. I'm always staying on top of things, so if you want updates on how to engage with people in the best way possible, subscribe in case something changes and I need to update everyone. Now, that's my favorite way to start from 0 because it is the easiest with the best return on your efforts. Okay, so I want to go over this really quick. This is a client of ours that we are doing the story viewing for. Looks like the data recently is messed up. I'll have to check and make sure these numbers look correct. But I wanted to show this account because we grew this account from 0 when they had 0 followers. We've only been working on this account for 2 or 3 months now. And as you can see, we're getting 2,000 new followers a month. But this data only goes back up to the 23rd of October. So we would be getting even more than what this shows. So that's absolutely crazy. Oh, I just realized that other profile, I hadn't loaded it in a while, so the data was kind of old. But here's another profile. We've been working with them for maybe 3 months now, or 2. I'm not really sure. Oh, I think we're in the 2nd month of helping this client. This client only had around 1,000 plus followers when we started. And they've gotten 1,200 new followers since November 22nd. So that's a lot of followers in that amount of time, which is crazy to see. Here's another account. This guy is a musician that we've been helping with the story viewing strategy. And he's gotten 6,000 new targeted followers since November 23rd. Just with targeted engaging and engaging with people through the stories that could be interested in his music. As you can see, targeted engagement is very powerful if you have the right niche and the right targeting and you're able to get the work done correctly. There's also another strategy for growing Instagram accounts that I really like. A lot of people like it because you can scale it as much as possible and there's virtually no risk to your main account. Like there's no risk of getting action blocks or anything weird like that. And it is called fan pages. Now with fan pages, what we do is we do targeted engagement on fan pages or child accounts on our end. We grow the child accounts on our end, and then we DM the new followers that we gained and tell them to check out the main account. We cannot get any action blocks on the main account because we're doing all the actions on accounts on our end, and we're able to send all the traffic to the main account. The great thing about this is that the engagement's really good, same as the targeted engagement through the story viewing. You can scale it as much as possible and there's virtually no risk. Here's another account that we have been working on for around the last month. We started with just the fan pages up until recently. Looks like right around here. I mean, we started with just the targeted engagement through the story viewing at the beginning of the month. And then recently we also added in the fan pages starting around here. And so far we've seen 800 new targeted followers since November 23rd. I think we've really hit more than that. But this is just the data I have right here. And this client is set to hit around 2,000 new targeted followers this month. So I wanted to show you guys that this is something that you can do. The more fan pages you make on your end, the more followers you can get, and then you can send them to your main account. Now, all you need to do is create all of the fan pages, make them similar to the main account, and then do the targeted engagement, engage with people to grow those accounts. Once you get the new followers, send them a DM asking them if they would please check out the main account to see more of the content. If you're interested in learning more about my services and if they're a good fit for you, email me. My email is down below. Bye-bye.